What is up, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. Today I'm going over a Sandman and Electro control deck. So this is a deck that it's not really my playstyle fully, but if you like control in Marvel Snap, you'll really like this. If you're not aware, recently Sandman had gotten a buff. He is a 5-cost, 5 power now. Ongoing players can only play 1 card a turn. So our goal here is to essentially get him out as early as possible and then play large units on the last few turns that we have. So what am I doing with this deck? I am running in the early drops Sunspot and Electro and Morph. Morph is a really weird card, but right now there's some really high-powered decks going around, so he's kind of a funny card. You don't have to run Morph if you don't want, but he's fun that way. Then I am running Storm, Jubilee, and Jessica Jones. So Storm shutting down a location on 3 if you don't have Electro is great, and then playing either one of these 4 drops on top of that is really, really powerful. And then we filled the rest of the deck with beefy units. We got Sandman, Nick Fury, just to generate some other 6-cost cards in her hand after the fact. You could definitely replace him as well. Vision, so you can move, and Leader, so he actually is pretty interesting. You'll copy all cards in your opponent's plate at the right location of here, but on your side. So the new Leader is kind of fun and interesting, but he's not really like as broken as the old Leader was, but you can really play some interesting things. So you're going to copy all cards your opponent played to the location right of here on your side. So you want to play him in the middle or the left, trying to predict where your opponents are going to be playing cards. And when they can only play 1 card at a time with Sandman out, it's a lot easier to do that. Then I'm using Giganto, who can be played at the left, and of course Infinite, who can try to get pulled out with Jubilee and be 20 power. Weird deck, very odd deck, but it's an example of how Sandman and Electro can function together, and the reason is Sandman will be able to be played on turn 4 once you drop Electro. So you could also throw like Magic in this deck, so you go to turn 7, so you have a little bit more, turns to actually get all of your big cards out. But Sandman is really, really good in this game for shutting down Swarm type of lists, lists that are running Sarah, lists that are running Silver Surfer, and, even just doing like Bishop and Angela and things like that. He shuts those down because they can't play all of their cards on the last turn. So he's really, really good at shutting things down that way. So I'm going to take you through, hopefully get a win or two of this deck and show you how it's supposed to function and, just kind of highlight what the control style is in Marvel Snap. And if you do like it, I would start somewhere around this list and, adjust for what you're missing. You can really fill in a lot of things. You could put a lot of different 6 drops over these and a lot of different 5 drops over these. If you have Electro and Sandman, you got a really good core to start. All right, let's jump into some gameplay and see how it goes. All right, so we got Vision, Storm, and Jubilee. And the bar with no name is up, so whoever has less power at bar with no name is going to win that location, so that's a interesting one. We don't have a 1-drop, which is alright. We don't have a 2-drop, which we don't run any, so we're expecting that. He played Angela over at bar with no name, so I'm expecting him to play something that's going to change that location. And then this Sanctum Sanctorum came out, which is pretty rough, I'm not going to lie, because I don't have anything. I have Vision who can move there, but outside of that, I don't have anything I can play there right now. So Electro is going to come out. I'm going to get that +1 power, which is great. Vision is actually very key right now. So I will go with just Vision, so I can move him over to the right. Next turn, I have a few different options. So let's see what my opponent does. He's going Thing, which maybe got from, Agent 13. I was going to say, it seems weird. You know what? I will go Sandman. So I'm going to move Vision over and then go Sandman here in the middle. Because it looks like my opponent's playing something swarmy. So Sandman is a turn late. I mean, I'm playing him on turn 5, but a turn late in the sense that I have Electro out. So I wish I was playing a little bit more. Alright, well, he's playing the Devil Dinosaur, so he's going to win that location, but I'm already winning the left and the other one. So if I win this location, I'll end up losing bar with no name, but then I would win Sanctum Sanctorum anyway. So it's kind of a really weird play right now. I think I end up going... So Leader's weird because if he goes to the left, he's going to copy whatever he plays in the middle, which isn't that great. I think I just go Jubilee and cheat out another unit here in the middle. Yeah, my opponent retreated. Just kind of he played a very strange game there. I'm not sure. It was a weird one though because it was a location we can't play at. It was whoever has the least power wins, and then it was +3 power. So it's like winning this middle location caused us to lose the left location. Very odd game, but anyway, we were able to manage through it. Let's try to get some more. All right, so we got cards cost 1 less. So this is going to be a bit of a wild game. We got Leader, Infinite, Vision, and Morph. Infinite we rarely will play with this deck. I mean, occasionally you can. If you have Sunspot out, you want to save all your mana. He's mainly just to be pulled by Jubilee. Alright, my opponent has Wolverine out. Crimson Cosmos is here, so we can't play things there. So I'm going to go ahead and morph something from his hand on this location. He could be playing a discard or destroy deck. He's, got Wolverine out right now. Oh, he's got Electro, so I'm guessing he's going to destroy his own Electro after this. He's playing Hondu first, but I'm guessing that's coming, so he doesn't have to deal with that on reveal effect or ongoing effect. We got Shang-Chi, so we know he has Shang-Chi in his hand. Very interesting. And when I play something here, it's going to fill the whole location with copies of it. So I can play like Vision there, which is great, because when I play Vision, then I can actually move those and then get another Sinister, or another Bar Sinister drop, which is pretty cool. But for now, I'm just going to go with Jubilee on the left. It's going to be a wild game. My opponent is skipping his turn. So I'm guessing he has Infinite coming out next, is my guess. I'm going to go with Vision over here. I'm guessing it's, oh, it's a Galactus. Okay, that's pretty spicy. So we're going to kind of restart the game, and we're just going to have something big coming here. He's got 6 power. I have 0. My location got destroyed. I can play something on turn 5, or I can just holster and then play Infinite next turn. So I'll just do that. I'll see if he can meet 20 power. See what he's got. He's got Doc Ock. I don't think this is going to go that well for him. I think I have a lot of power. But oh, he has Shang-Chi, so this might go very well for him, actually. Let's see what we get. So Leader and Nick Fury are both out, but then the Infinite's out, and then Jessica Jones is out. So it's interesting, right? So now we have to do some math. Very odd game that we have here, but we have to do some math. He can play Shang-Chi, which kills the Infinite, but that leaves me with 14 power. I'm not playing anything here, so she'll be an 8. So that'll leave me with 22 power, and Shang-Chi actually only gets him up to 19 power. So I can snap back 8-cube game, because Shang-Chi won't win him this game, if I did my math right. If he plays something like Death, he could be at 28. If he plays something like Null, I'm going to lose the game. All right, looks like he left. So if he had Null or Shang-Chi, we know we have that game in the bag. If he has, well, we know he has Shang-Chi. So if he plays Shang-Chi, we win it. If he plays Death, we win it. If he plays Null, probably don't win it. I had a lot of things get destroyed. But anyway, this is what the deck does. It works really well when our cards cost 1 less on Elysium. So very fun deck to play. It's a control deck, so it's not fully my style. I don't feel super confident piloting it all the time, but if you guys are into the control style decks, take this one for a spin. I think you might like it. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, leave a like, leave a subscription to the channel, and as always, keep on snapping.